I was gonna do marking stuff. Okay, okay, can I have that disc, Nobi? Thank you. And what's your name again?
Imogen.
Imogen?
Yeah.
Perfect. And what's your name?
Nathan.
Nathan. All right, perfect. Okay, and actually, I was gonna do this. We're gonna practice and test your stall count and see if it's actually 10 seconds or not. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about stalling and a couple marking violations. Do you have to start with the word stalling, or can you just start with one when you're starting your stall count? Stalling 1. Do I have to say stalling after that? No. Okay, so but I do have to say stalling 1, and then 2, 3, 4, up to 10. So we're gonna see what 10 seconds feels like for everyone to like practice their stall count. Nathan is I'm gonna step away from Nathan so you can't hear him, and I'm gonna have a timer, and then we're gonna see how close it is. Okay, ready, set, go. Stop. Okay, so his stall count was a little bit slow. That was 10 seconds, but you can get an idea of like how long that takes you to do and like really actually feel what 10 seconds feels like. Stall counts are pretty fast. In a game situation, higher stress. Sometimes people accidentally just start counting fakes. I swear that happens to people. So like trying to figure out ways to like strategies to make sure that you're like keeping a nice pace on your stall count. Does anyone have something that they try to do, or you just go ahead and just like try your best? Oh, right. Well, that's a really good start. What I like to try to do is to take a breath in between each number. So even if I'm not saying stalling 2, stalling 3, stalling 4, I try to take a quick breath between there to kind of try to make sure I'm like keeping my pacing as I'm counting. Okay, now let's talk about, we can give another volunteer. Come on, right over here. Anybody? All right, thank you. You're gonna try to throw to him, and you're gonna foul her, and then you're gonna practice saying contact. Okay. And then what happens?
And then reset the stall count.
Reset the stall count? Yes, to stalling 1. If he comes and touches you or the disc while it's in your hand, and you haven't thrown it yet, that is contact, and the stall goes down to 0, and it doesn't stop play. Okay, so let's go ahead and start.
Stalling 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Stalling 1, 2.
And then you have to throw it.
4.
Throw it now.
5.
Oh yes, very good. All right, perfect. What if you said foul instead of contact? What happens?
Play stops.
Play stops. If she throws the disc and it's a completion, then what happens? Like if it's a foul on the throw. You say play on, and it just continues. Okay, so we're gonna do. Y'all are gonna volunteer for one more time, and then we'll have some other people come out here and volunteer and help me out. Okay, so what I want you to do now is I want you to try to call a foul through your throwing motion. And if it gets caught, we say play on. If it doesn't get caught, then we're gonna talk about what happens. Go ahead.
Stalling 1, 2.
Did you say foul?
No, I was literally just ahead.
Okay, all right. Let's like practice. Like you can pivot closer to him. I think it's all right. There we go. We can do it.
2.
Perfect. Now what?
Oh.
Foul. Okay. What happens now?
I think you can say if you contest.
Yeah. So now the mark can decide whether it's a contest or no contest. So do we think it's a contest or no contest?
No contest.
No contest. So what happens to the stall? Comes in at 0. If it was a contest, what does the stall come in at?
Whatever the stall was plus, no, minus 2.
What is it? It's whatever the stall is plus 1.
Plus 1.
Well, yeah. Whatever the stall is plus 1. So if it was no contest and you said stalling 2, it comes in stalling 3. Okay, and if it was a completion, you say play on, and we just keep going and we don't worry about it. Okay, great. Thank you so much for being my volunteers. Really great job. Okay, now I need one more person. Now a new person can come be my next volunteer. Okay, it's really easy. This one's easy. Well, maybe it's not. We don't know. Okay,